What's up, my peoples? This is Rob of Wise Life, giving all praise and honor to the Most High Himself, who is Yahuwah. You're looking right now at, I'm showing you right now, an empty mall. All right, and you can kind of see the contrails in the sky there. But this mall, I wanted to show y'all this. This is kind of a depiction of the morality in the world right now. It's almost empty. This mall has about 8 to 12 active stores inside. Used to hold about 70, 80, 90 stores, 100 stores, something like that. But it has just dwindled. Everybody is left. There's a new thing happening where all the shops are and all the places are going to better. They're either downsizing or they're going to better locations. All right, or they wanted to deal with a better, a less significant hit on rent or something like that. So, but I wanted to point this out because that's the way morality is in the world right now. It's almost empty. All right. If morality is almost empty, then the cup of sin must be full, right? Must be almost full. So I'm making this video, and I named it when the smoke clears, because people need to start getting their houses in order. People need to start figuring out their purpose and executing that thing. Let me read this verse of scripture for you. All right, Psalms 25, and I took some notes. I'm gonna read to y'all too real quick. It's not gonna be a very long video at all, but Psalm 25, verse 10. All the paths of Yahuwah are mercy and truth unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies. And I'm going to read verse 11 also. For thy name's sake, O Yahuwah, pardon mine iniquity, for it is great. Verse 10 right there kind of sticks out at us. All right, it says, all the paths of Yahuwah are mercy and truth unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies. And basically what that's telling us is those of us who are loyal to Yahuwah will do what he requires us to do. All right. And I mean, there are a substantial amount of things that we need to do to represent him. But the main thing about Yahuwah is righteousness. Are you righteous in everything that you do for him? All right. What is your intent? All right. What do you do intentionally in your life? All right. This thing has gotten so wicked. The world is so wicked. You know what I'm saying? Let me go over this note that I took down. All right. All right. It says, I wrote down, these are the things I've learned on this truth journey so far. And I'm going to say some of the things because I know I done left something out. But I wrote down 10 of these things. So check this out. All right, number 1, I put, telling the truth will show you who people really are. When I tell people that I'm no longer a Christian, and when I tell people that I do things a certain way, when I tell people I don't look at the Father as simply God, and I don't like to use the word Lord, and just some of these other various things out here that I no longer do. People, you see how they really feel about you in some of these certain instances. I got family members say, don't talk about that stuff around me. I don't want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear nothing about no Christmas tree. I don't care. I ain't never seen it in the Bible, so I don't want to hear that. So this type of thing is just been brewing I've never paid, I haven't paid attention to it until the last 3 or 4 or 5 years. So, all right, number 2, and this is one of the more important ones right here. All right, that I wrote down. Blind loyalty and blind faith are not perfect, wise, or mature characteristics that should be in us. All right, we shouldn't blindly be loyal to people, and we shouldn't have blind faith to people or places or things. All right. What blind loyalty and blind faith will do out here to us, they'll get us killed. You know what I'm saying? That's what blind loyalty and blind faith will do. Get you knocked off in today's day and age. And so you got to watch out who you loyal to, and you got to watch out who and what you got faith in. All right. Number 3, as truth walkers, we've been given our instructions from the Most High. We just have to respond and react accordingly. It's pretty simple. All right. Everything is there. All the information we need is there. All right. Number 4, the world wants to filter out truth by changing history, restricting facts, and destroying who men and women are to each other, and blending good and evil. The world is destroying, or the world is filtering out the truth by doing those things. All right. By changing history, restricting facts, destroying who men and women are supposed to be to each other, and blending good with evil. All right. Number 5, the scriptures are the history. The scriptures are the history of the autonomy, apostasy, accountability, and absolution of a group of people. And that journey is still being played out. All right. We're still learning the truth about who Yahuwah's people are. All right. And a lot of people ain't willing to accept it. A lot of people are not willing to go in the direction of truth on this subject. They just not. It's a lot of people trying to walk this thing out with the Most High, but they ain't accepting all the facts of the matter. And the Father ain't gonna deal with people being in deception. He just not. All right. Number 6, me personally, I'm only as good as my logic, my effort, and my view of the Most High. I'm only as good as those things. The things that I can decipher to be fact and truth. All right. The things that I've gone through in my experience, the things I've done. All right. And the things that I've studied and learned and researched of the Most High. I'm only as good as those things. All right. Number 7, anything you do that doesn't improve you or someone else is wasted energy. And I stand on that statement. Number 8, the evil within the hearts of men has been confirmed to me in my lifetime. The evil, when the scriptures say the heart is deceitful, it's been confirmed, not only by my actions, but the actions I see in other people every day. That's been confirmed. Number 9, the world is impacted more by our example than our opinion. How many of us talk all this talk, but we ain't doing nothing to make no change? I mean, something as small as making a video, it means you're trying to make a change when you're telling somebody the truth. All right? Something as small or as simple as just telling somebody, about a lie that's out there, and you debunking that lie. All right, that's you trying to make a change, whether it be for that person or whether it be for maybe your neighborhood or environment or workplace or whatever. All right, if you can establish a new reality with the truth, then you're trying to make a change, and that's an example of being a doer of the word instead of just giving opinions and always being in your feelings and your emotions. I feel this, I feel that. We hear that all the dang time now. People saying, I feel like, I feel this should happen. Well, I feel that should have been said. Yeah, and they straight up telling you that they feel that way, but they ain't willing to go into what the facts are based on the matter that's being discussed or whatever, or what has happened. The facts centering around the actual happening. All right. And then the last thing I wrote down is we are only as free as the truth around us. All right. So a lot of us living in a total lie, and we have no freedom. We don't even know that we are mental slaves in certain things. All right. So all the times that I've had debates with people, I've discussed stuff with people, I've disagreed with people, I've agreed to disagree with people, I've learned from those things. And now I'm gonna throw facts out there the best I can, and I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be. All right. I've seen some stuff over the course of the last couple of years that has changed my mind on some things. I have a different viewpoint on some things now. And that's just the honest truth. And when the truth is placed in your face and you absorb it, all right, that's the Father growing you. That's the Father taking you up another level. But when the truth is placed in your face and you deny it and deflect it, that's called cognitive dissonance. And I'm not trying to be somebody who professes to be in a real world, but won't accept the truth that's within that real world. All right, we've been lied to about so many things. If you ain't willing to continue to search and look for the truth on things, then you just spinning your tires in the grass. All right, you just going around in circles. You living that 360 life instead of that 180. All right, me personally, I just want to get it right. I've told y'all this before in other videos. All right, I don't want to argue with people and be right. I'm trying to get it right. Any debate I've had, any argument I've had, any disagreement I had that knowing that in my mind I was trying to do right. You know, whether I was trying to stand on something that was non-factual and I didn't know it at the time. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was doing what was right. I didn't thought I was trying to be right. I thought I was trying to do what was right. But I'm learning that you can stand on facts better than you can stand on faith. All right? You can stand on truth better than you can stand on belief. All right? If somebody slap you in your face, you can believe all day that they didn't slap you, but they slapped you. And another way I can put it. All right, here's another way I can put it. All right, there's a scripture that says, when I was a child, I thought like a child, I spoke like a child, I did things like a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. I'm paraphrasing, Well, I modified that a little bit, and I started saying a few years ago that I'm no longer a Christian. All right, because of all the things that the Christians adopted, all the things that the Christians believe, all the different things that they do that go against what the words say. All right, so I came up with this little analogy. All right, when I was a Christian, I walked like a Christian, I talked like a Christian, and I acted like a Christian. All right, but when I found the truth, I put away Christian things. All right, so that's my take on things now. That is my take on things now. And I'm trying to walk in truth as best I can. I'm not trying to be empty like this mall. All right? I'm not trying to be contaminated like the sky is right there. All right? I'm trying to be an authentic, genuine, real person. Flaws and all. Trying to get this thing right. Trying to be a doer of Yahuwah's word. That's what I'm trying to be. I know when me and Mike did that video, co-signing last year, that changed my perspective on a lot of things. When you started looking at stuff from a Hebraic point, not only from a Hebraic point of view, but researching the Hebrew origins of things, man, it's eye-opening. All right. And I mean, I had some days where I felt depressed. I had some days where I felt overwhelmed. Had some days where I felt angry. Had some days where I felt jubilee and joy. This has definitely been a eye-opening experience. All right. My path and my purpose has definitely taken a shift. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And the Father has aligned me in those things. I got a lot on my plate right now. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to see another day and to share with you guys at least one more time about you know, the fact of the matter, you know. Like I said, my viewpoint, you know, some of the debates I've had in the past, some of the arguments I've had in the past, the disagreements, you know what I'm saying? Those things help me grow. All right. Seeing other people's perspectives on things, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got to go through those conversations, you know what I'm saying? We're living in a time where deception is at an all-time high, and I'm glad that the Father been showing me some stuff, you know? Just being honest, you know? I give him all the praise and the credit. All right? A lot of the stuff that I've learned is not going to be popular with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? People that ain't willing to search. A lot of you guys, y'all are willing to look for stuff, and you know it to be true. When you find out a fact and you tell your peoples, they ain't riding with you. They're not rocking with you. So, I mean, it's tough sometimes. It's tough. But the Most High has given us all the opportunity to seek, to find him, to look for him, to search for him in all his truth. And he's only going to deal with us in truth. He's only going to deal with us in his mercy and in his truth. I'm going to end this video by going to Ecclesiastes 7. All right? We're going to end in Ecclesiastes 7. Read the whole chapter. It's got some truth bombs in it, some great nuggets in it. You know what I'm saying? Verse 1 is really powerful. Verse 1 has helped me. All right? But the one I want to go to is verse 8. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in Ruach is better than the proud in Ruach. I'm trying to be patient in Ruach as I walk on my truth walk. All right? I'm trying to be patient in this thing. And it's been a challenge. It's been a challenge. Like I said, some of the conversations I've had, some of the arguments I've had with people, the disagreements, the flat out disrespect I've received from certain people and with their words. When you agree to disagree with somebody and they still diss you and try to defame you and talk crazy to you, slander you and stuff. That, I mean, it is what it is. I've learned to, when I disagree with somebody, just move on, man. Just move on. We ain't gotta be, you know, all simpy and emotionally weak and emotionally distraught behind arguments and disagreements. We ain't gotta be that way. You just exhale and move on, man. And that's what I'm learning in this life experience that I'm having. Like I said, Ecclesiastes 7 has some great nuggets. You know what I'm saying? You go down there and read down through there. Look at verse 16. I'll read that and then we're going to close. All right. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Man, some of us have done exactly what that verse has said. All right. We've been overly righteous. All right. My thing, man, I'm just trying to be a doer of the word and do this thing right and make the Most High happy. I'm trying to please him. All right. And in that trying to please him, you're going to please people and you're going to disgruntle others. And it just is what it is. And if people don't want to kind of just leave you alone for living out the truth that you find, then that's on them. they wasting their own energy. All right. So just thought I wanted to share a few things on my mind. Hadn't done a video in a while. Ain't no telling when I'll do another video. Ain't no telling. I was moved to do this video though, so I've just been grinding, man, and I've been trying to keep it a buck, and hopefully people been on their grind as well. People been seeking the Most High and trying to receive his direction. And at the end of the day, man, we all gonna stand before him alone. So better get used to being able to do things here alone. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Warriors of the Ruach. Shout out to my boy Mike. Shout out to my guy Bruce over there in Australia. Shout out to my boy Lyle in South Africa. If you see this, man, miss you. Let's see here. Yeah. Much love to everybody out there, man. Just keep walking your walk out, man. Keep doing the best thing that you can do for yourself as it aligns with the word of Yahuwah. All right? And don't, use the detractors, use the defamers, all right? Those that disagree with you, use that as motivation to be more in tune with what the words say. All right? Much love to you guys, man. Have a great rest of your week. All right? Like I said, much love. All right? And man, for the love of the Most High, don't be putting up no trees in y'all's houses, man. I know I'm laughing about it, but I'm serious too. All right? Much love, y'all. Shalom, shalom.